Good morning, students of ninth standard. I hope so that you must be writing your notes and mugging your answers for the first term examination. Now, today we will do with the next chapter, that is India's foreign policy. Now, in this chapter, we will study about the import and export and how we can increase our trade with the foreign countries so that our income sources will progress and so on. So in this we shall learn about the meaning of foreign policy, factors that makes an impact on it, and the nature of India's foreign policy. Meaning and importance of foreign policy. All the countries are members of the international system. We have already studied that none of these countries is completely self-reliant, and hence there is a mutual independence in the international system. Only this interdependence should not be of benefit to a few countries. Efforts need to be made to ensure that it benefits every nation. Okay, now there are some of the topics we are going to study, and the first one, that is the national interest. In national interest, it means national interest and foreign policies are closely connected with each other. National interest implies the means through which the independence and sovereignty of our country can be safeguarded, and it also includes economic development and the national power. Now it has the following factors in our national interest of our country, that is defense. The protection of our country's independence, sovereignty, and integrity is the highest national interest. Economic development is also an important national interest, and economically weak nations will not be able to maintain its independence. Hence, economic development is understood to be an important national interest. Now, the next topic is national interest and foreign policies. Foreign policy is drawn upon to foster the national interest and defense and economic development. National interest is for the betterment of each and every country, because it changes or it changes are reflected in the foreign policy. Therefore, foreign policy is always dynamic. Factors influencing foreign policies. Foreign policies decides what kind of relation to have with which country in the international system. Then the first condition is the geographical location. Now, as you know that some of the countries are far away from the other countries, while there are several neighboring countries around some countries. Some nations have a long coastal line, while some have plenty of mineral wealth, and some have most population or highly populated country. Topography, coastline, availability of natural resources. All these factors need to be considered while deciding the foreign policy for any country. Now, political system. What is political system? In a democratic political system, the nation or the nation's parliament plays an important role in deciding the foreign policy, because it has lots of discussion in the parliament. The opposition parties try to regulate the foreign policy. Now, The economic. In modern times, the economic condition of any country has acquired great importance in deciding foreign policies. Foreign policy is shaped by the needs to establish economic relations with other countries, to import or export particular trading. All countries aims at strengthening the economic of their own country. In today's world, the issue of economic security are as important as national security. A country is recognized to be powerful in proportion to the economic security. Countries having strength or strong economic are less dependent on other, and they can have an independent foreign policy as well. Now, national leaders. The president, the prime minister, the foreign minister, the defense minister, the finance minister, and the home ministers or the home minister have, next page you see, have role in deciding foreign policies. The person holding this position try to maintain the continuity in foreign policy and to improve up its. Then Pandit Nehru contributed to this policy. Then Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee also contributed to this national leadership. He tried to improve the Sino-India relationship. Then we go to the next topic, that is the India foreign policy. India got independence in 1947, and from then onwards we started shaping our foreign policy independently. The direct principle of state policy have laid down guidelines about how to shape foreign policy. The objective of foreign policies should be to maintain friendly relation with other nations and respect international laws. Okay, I'll continue next.